We're going to go ahead and count them down for game number 1. Oh, taking on Rahmations in Division 1B. First match of the season for that division. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ivory says, wow, this is a Pog matchup. There's the 3, 2, 1 bits from K9 watching Tetris is. Tetris for both players to get things underway. Much appreciated. Thank you. That aim for the center? Yeah, you can probably do that. Tetris for Rahmations. Good tuck there for O. It's like Rahmations has got something else going on in the background. He's adjusting something in between pieces. And I'm not sure what it is. Dang, Tetris for Rahmations. Yes, O is definitely a sharply dressed man. And speaking of the man, on the left is your Chef O with a 1.58 million PB rolling out of Australia. He's got his hands full today because on the right is Rahmations rolling out of the United States with a PB of 3.9 with a double rollover. There is a small handful of people that can claim that. A bit of a misdrop there for Rahmations on whatever the adjustment he was making, so imagine he's going to be focusing on the game for a little bit. Running into a bit of a drought here. Only 18 pieces. Both players will get a Tetris with the long bar that comes double dirty. Rahmations looking to try to find a way to maybe take this from the top of the pieces. Really not cooperating, so she's going to throw the long bar down there. Both players kind of in a bit of a jam as Rahmations has a 36,000 point lead, 175 to 139. And again, another drought, this time at the top of the stack for Rahmations. And this is very dangerous for Rahmations right now. But he manages to get out of it as yet another drought starts forming. This one's going over 20 pieces. Bang Tetris for Rahmations. There's one for O. And another Tetris for O. Somehow, through all this, Rahmations has kept the pace lead. It's a very slim lead, but might lose it here because he doesn't really have a Tetris ready. Not really sure what's going on here. This is very dangerous from Rahmations right now. And another drought forming. Rahmations in big, serious trouble. But we'll be able to get this down. We are over 20 pieces, 25 plus. And yes, I know the number on the right's bigger, but I'm trying not to spoil. Finally, the drought will end. It hit 42 pieces. Look at O's sigh of relief there. Oh, managing that drought perfectly. Rahmations has just been digging this whole time. Oh no, that misdrop is very, very bad. But he gets the long bar over for a relief triple. That doesn't even clear anything. 2 long bars and only gets 3 lines for it. But he is still alive. But much worse for Where. Oh, with a 95,000 point lead. We've long since passed the turn. We're approaching transition. These are not scores that I would say would be typical of either player, especially Rahmations score. Like, O could get near $500,000 out of this, but Rahmations just... If this were a run for score, he'd be resetting. 100% of the time. Bang Tetris into transition. 291 will be the transition score for Rahmations. Oh, already 6 digits clear of that. We'll get a dirty Tetris and still has 2 more available. There's 1. Rahmations on to level 20 with a Tetris. There's a long bar, bang, Tetris. Bit of a drown here for O. We'll have to single into transition for the 447, bang Tetris to go to 472. O, behind by 13 lines and has a 78,000 point lead. Nice position to be in, bang Tetris. Another Tetris for Rahmations. Yeah, that just goes to show you, even the top players have crud 18s sometimes. It just happens. Like, how many droughts did we see? There were a couple in the 20s. There was one in the 40s. Bang Tetris for Rahmations. And this is dangerous for O because O is getting into a situation where he can't score. And his lead is slipping away, but Rahmations is getting high up on the board. Can get that long bar for some relief. Should be able to bring this down. Opens up the right side. Another drought forming. We'll get the long bar for the Tetris. O's got this all the way down. He's got a 9,000 point lead, but it's got 15 lines to work with. Bang Tetris for O. But really, as long as O doesn't top out and keeps scoring, he's going to be in great position to win this one. Rahmations can fill the left side. Bang Tetris for O. Back into the lead. Rahmations will take it back. But it's only a real-time lead. Again, line difference is huge. Rahmations already on level 26. O gets the long bar for the Tetris. Where is it for Rahmations? There it is. Bang Tetris. 695 for Rahmations, 669. Hey now, for O, bang Tetris for Rahmations. As we have a wonderful looking screen for O right now. I think he misdropped, I can't really tell. Oh, that long bar was definitely a misdrop. Oh, in a bit of trouble here. He does not have the lead currently. Another misdrop. This time a misrotation, but does get another long bar to fill it out. If you can tell what's going on, you're a better man than me. We'll finally open some stuff up here. Bang Tetris, 912 for Rahmations, who is on level 30, by the way. He's already hit kill screen while we were watching O survive. By the way, remember when Rahmations had a sub 300k transition? Those were good times. Oh, by the way, he also has a max out now. And right there. Yeah, 1 million points for Rahmations. On a 290 transition. Let that sink in. Another Tetris for O, who's only got 820. This is a big post for Rahmations. And he's not letting up. What seemed like O's game to win, as another Tetris for Rahmations, has slipped away a long time ago now. Rahmations will top out, though, 1.078 million. So, oh, you have a shot at this. But you need the max and more. He's not going to be able to get that piece over. So he's going to top out 877. Game number 1 going over to Rahmations. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. White pieces start this game. 4, 5, 6, 7. Took us a while to get some red in there. even longer for the blue piece to show up, but we are underway. O has to snap in a piece and burn a line. There's Longbars, bang Tetris for both players. There's one for both players again. It's just that one burnt line, that's the difference. Before the game, O was saying that Rahmations will throw to buy you time, Captain, so there you go. Wait, what? It's a little rude. Couple of tuck setups for Rahmations. Will he be able to get them done? There's the Tetris. This is kind of wild for Rahmations right now. We'll get the Tetris, but I think that's going to be the end of his tucking days. Yeah, I can't get the double. Not impossible, but very hard. Trust me, the whole block would have known if he was able to get that double tuck. 143 for O, 125 for Rahmations early on here in 18. Longbar bang Tetris for Rahmations. There comes one for O. Looking for a flat Longbar here, I think. No. Once he put that next piece down there, didn't make sense. Rahmations set up dirty on row 4. Looking for the long boy. There it is. Bang Tetris. And there's a Tetris for O. So 21,000 point lead for O here. Another Tetris for Rahmations, but O will fire back. Awkward stack here for Rahmations. See how he deals with this. Still trying to keep it clean. The longer you do this, the more likely it's not going to work out. And has to make 4 consecutive holes in the stack. And a 5th on top of it was this drought starting to bear down. It's a short one. Rahmations should be okay here. Oh, not able to capitalize too much either because not getting the greatest of pieces, but should be able to clean it up here in a moment. Nice save of the square there to put it in a better spot. There's a Tetris for Rahmations. It's going to be a dirty Tetris. Bang Tetris for O. 36,000 point lead here halfway through level 18. And O's a little unhappy with what he's seeing. And now has some work to do. Rahmations needs a longbar and is in the middle of a drought. Not getting this longbar at all. Oh boy. There's the longbar finally. Bang Tetris. Oh, entering this drought now. But he's got a really good looking board. Gets a longbar. Bang Tetris. Has the lead. Well, had the lead. It'll go back and forth for a bit. Bang Tetris for O. And we'll score another Tetris as Rahmations is now in a bit of a dig. We get the long bar down the right side to make this a little easier. Now it's set up dirty and get the long bar. Bang dirty Tetris for Rahmations. Still trying to hold on to some aggression. Trails by 12,000, but ahead by 9 lines. Or 7 lines, rather. Bang Tetris for O. There's another dirty Tetris for Rahmations as we're approaching transition. Rahmations 14 lines away. O 19. Score's kind of more reminiscent of better games. No 600k paces. So I don't think anyone's on pace for 500 either, but still. Definitely workable scores for both players, especially as close as this game is. We're about to enter transition for Rahmations. Next line will do it. I think that was a misdrop. And there's a Tetris. Going to transition at 4:54. Rahmations has some traffic to clear before scoring again. Oh. With the long bar, bang Tetris. 493 will be his transition score. Rahmations had suffered a misdrop with the L in the midst of all that. O will score again, and O's putting on the gas. Rahmations getting up near the top. Had a bit of a drought working there, but ended up getting the long bar. And bang, dirty Tetris Rahmations. Oh, is in big trouble, and the drought will kill him. 518,900 is the score to beat. A long bar will do it. And of course, it's another drought. Where is the long bar? There it is, bang Tetris, game number 2. Going over to Rahmations. Oh, looking to stave it off. We'll find out what happens in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, there's definitely been some cleanup that I've needed to do with the new stencil, but I'd still say the stencil's amazing. This Sunny did a bang-up job. And the fact that I'm able to fix these things so easily just goes to show how easy this is to use. Rahmations in a bit of a spot here. Can't really score. O's going to take a pretty commanding early lead. But Rahmations figures out how to open up that middle and is looking for a long bar now. Gets it down, and he's going to be fine. Bang Tetris for O. Tetris for Rahmations go to 58,000. O at 115,000. Another Tetris for Rahmations. We're going to hold you to that, Tetris. So you know. O cleans things up, gets that long bar, bang Tetris, but where's that square go? That's going to chunk down the right side, and that Z, or that S rather, wasn't much better. But he does get the long bar to fill in the dependency. There's a Tetris for Rahmations. Rahmations getting back into this after an early deficit. O setting up for a dirty one. There's the long bar, bang Tetris. Gets that dirty Tetris done. Looking for another. There's the long bar, bang Tetris. I imagine that'll be enough of those shenanigans for a bit. Oh, with a 37,000, almost 38,000 point lead. Rahmations getting into trouble here because there's a drought. And he's very high up on the screen. Covers the right side. Opens up the right side again. He's going to have to just throw pieces down there as they come. Now has a long bar dependency in the middle of the stack, but again covering the right side. This is trouble for Rahmations. Has a dirty Tetris well open, but the long bar is not going to come. Rahmations will top out, and O is good for game number 3. O looking to continue the comeback. Rahmations wants to put this away. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Colin says, do I have to do everything around here and posts the 4 angry bears? Tetris, you've disappointed yet again. Bang Tetris for Rahmations. There's a Tetris for O. Weird stacking going on Rahmations' side. Looks like there was a misdrop involved. He's going to go ahead and take a Tetris there and then just clear out the problem with a square. Gonna take another couple delayed burns here. That's gonna require a long bar. Where is this long bar? Oh no! Alright, this is getting a little silly. And another long bar dependency forms, but gets the long bar this time. And now we're in a bit of a spot. Rahmations towards the top of the screen will get uncovered and gets a long bar. Bang Tetris. Rahmations is fine. And another Tetris for Rahmations. Trails by 33,000 here in the early going as O has amassed 138. Rahmations with the Tetris to go to 126. O with the Tetris as well. Keep that lead at 34,000. Long bar, bang Tetris for O. Rahmations really needs a long bar here. Gets it. Opens up the right side. Stack's looking fine once again. Take his burn opportunities here since the long bars seem to be just not here. I feel like I should be saying something like, we've secretly replaced the seed from Roncli with one from Colin. Let's see if they notice. I think they've noticed. 257 for O, 226 for Rahmations. Bang Tetris for O. Nice O tuck there for Rahmations, but needs a long bar. Needs long bar. There it is. Bang Tetris. Has O even gotten to the start of this round yet? I don't even know. Bang Tetris for Rahmations. Rahmations always seems to be playing so many pieces ahead of O. Just simply because he plays so high up on the board. That's going to be a bit of a misdrop there. That's going to be annoying to fix. Because now that requires a long bar. We'll go for the Tetris first. It's getting a lot of long bars, so we'll be fine. Good time for gluttony of long bars when you need a whole bunch. Bang Tetris for Rahmations. Oh, with the lead, 374 to 370, but he's also behind by 14 lines. He'll score a Tetris there. Another Tetris for Rahmations. Tetris for O. Another Tetris for O there. Oh, that was an awkward L. I think that was a mistuck. Like, it was just went over too early. So it's going to be a spin tuck there. Very nicely done for Rahmations. Now he's got a 4-wide in the center. God, center 4-wide in classic Tetris. What does this world come to? Well, he ditches the center 4-wide, thankfully. And it's set up something dirty. Needs a long bar. There it is, bang Tetris. And that opens up column 4 for a dirty center well. Bang Tetris for Rahmations. Now, what's his plan here? It's going to stick to column 4 for now. Bang Tetris. Couple of dirty Tetris in a row as we are approaching transition. Rahmations only 10 lines, now 8 lines away. O is threatening a 600k transition here. Seed confirmed, not trash. Long bar, bang Tetris. O still has 3 more available. Is at 571, but he's not going to get all 3. He's going to have to burn a line here. Meanwhile, Rahmations would just like to be a little cleaner than this, but will not be going into transition at 488. He's just going to have to work on burning this down, trailing by 100,000 points. Oh, trying to figure out how to get into transition cleanly here. Might just have to take a double or triple as this drought. And it's going to take the triple to go to 603. Bang Tetris immediately into transition. Keep the lead at 100,000 points. Rahmations will score a dirty Tetris to bring some of that back, but O is going to keep scoring. O is a very good board right now. Rahmations' board is very awkward with a bit set up in column 4. It pulls it off, but there's Longbar dependencies. This is not looking very good for Rahmations, but he's low enough on the board that he can recover. Ooh, nice clear there to open up both Longbar dependencies. But still has to find a way to do something with this. We'll finally get that Tetris down the middle. And we'll get this board finally settled down over to the right side. 713 for O, 592 for Rahmations. Square tuck for Rahmations sets up a Longbar dependency. And the Longbar, of course, does not make its appearance anytime soon. In fact, that's a drought. Bang! Dirty Tetris for Rahmations, though. 749 for O. O's just playing clean. He's continuing to score and continuing to put this pressure on Rahmations to get some Tetrises. There's another Tetris for Rahmations. Oh, trying to clear the hole on the left and had to do something awkward to get it done. Now is slowing down a bit as Rahmations is finally opened to the right side. He's dropped the lead to 1,800 points. But it's also ahead by almost 20 lines here, although O's getting a bunch of them back right there. Oh, open up the right side. Bang, Tetris keeping the lead. But this lead has shrunk in pace. Big drought for Rahmations right now. If O is screen watching, he's going to see his future. And it's not pretty. Had to use the Longbar for something other than that dirty Tetris, and we'll just open up the right side. Bang, Tetris. 8-11. Oh, now in a drought. And good luck seeing what's on O's screen right now. Bang, Tetris for Rahmations. He'll go to 845. That is actually the real-time lead for Rahmations. Oh, 34, 35, 36. Wait, it stopped counting. I don't know why it stopped counting, but bang, Tetris for O. And another Tetris for O as he's approaching the max out. There's level 29 for Rahmations at 890,000. Bang, Tetris taking the real-time lead once again. Oh, but that missed drop. He'll still get a triple. This is still cleanable. Bang, Tetris for O. He's got one more before transition. That'll give him the max. Meanwhile, Rahmations' board seems to be breaking down, but he's trying desperately to get this down and continue the game. He's in a drought now, but it doesn't really matter a whole lot when you're not looking for a Longbar. Oh, into transition with the max out, but he hangs a piece on the left. This is a chase down situation for Rahmations. 1.04. You need 1.041. And all the time in the world to get this done. This is line-outable. At this level, you know, normally when we say line-out, it's like middle-aged white guy line-out strats. But this is like middle teen, young kid line-out strats when you're on level 29. And he is getting close, but that hang of the T could be trouble. We get the Longbar for the double. 15,000 points. Now 10,000. Now 4. And there it is. Rahmations is good. 1.041 exactly to take the game of the match. 3-1. He'll pick up 6 points. Oh, we'll pick up 1. Well, Tetris was thinking the entire match, not just the game. By the way, here's your winner. He's rolling. Rahmations will take the first set of the season. But what a good fight from O. Like, that was a rocking set. GG's to both players. Up next, Chirpy Dude taking on Le Captain Mar. Stay tuned.